We have much to discuss, humans.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another Minecraft episode. Well, I've been busy since our last episode. Really busy. I mean, I've obviously you might have seen some of the other videos I put out, and life's been quite busy, but kind of back in another episode. I don't really have major plans for this episode. It's probably going to be broken up into a couple little bits and bobs, but I think something that we really need that we haven't got is diamonds. We don't have any diamonds at the moment. We've never found any. In all the amount that I've done, can't find diamonds. So we're gonna kind of keep looking. If we can, maybe find some would be nice. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm gonna show you guys kind of a bit of what I've done with the base. So as you kind of maybe know, if you just see over in that far corner is that's kind of where the base is, and then this is my kind of my rail system that I've been working on. That it's not finished yet. It needs a lot of. That's the mountain pass up there. I've put that together, and this is kind of my border. So it stretches from round that side, round through here, up and over, and then just on the other side of this lake, just down there where my kind of cursor is. I've got some fencing up there as well. You can just see where my cursor is there, and then do it up and round, just to kind of protect my border a little bit. Just kind of add some kind of deterrent. As you can see, this kind of it stretches around here as well. That's just to stop if any mobs, kind of enemies spawn up here, they can't then fall onto my my rail network which I've got, and that runs underneath there as well. That was a challenge. Right. So you can see this is my network, my rail network that goes up and out that way, and that once that's complete, that will connect my base down here in this area to the village that I showed you in, I think, the last episode 3, I think it was, the one that was getting attacked. And yeah, this is like a little garden for me here. I'm gonna kind of come down to the base and show a bit more. So yeah, this is all walled off to stop kind of enemies from getting over and falling into my area, just so I can designate a safe zone. This is my little safe zone in here. I still don't know what to do with that because I kind of chipped those away. But yeah, so go for a little tour. As you can see, I've got a lot. These took forever to make. These amount of lanterns. There's just almost too many, but it's just to make sure that we are perfectly safe. So we've got a little bit of beach here, and a little lake. You can't swim in it because I have to expand the borders more before I can do that. Before that will be safe. You might be wondering why I put torches and lanterns on the other side of my border. That's just to kind of add a little bit of a buffer between my safe area here and kind of hostile territory, I guess. But yeah, as you can see, oh, I almost died. As you can see, those creepers though don't have a lot of space to maneuver in, and that's a good thing because obviously that means that if they are going to spawn there, they'll spawn on, because they can spawn on odd blocks like that. The danger for me is if they could drop down at any point and just blow me up. Legit, just when I saw that zombie, he legit gave me a heart attack for no reason. He just went blah, 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 and I freaked out. Didn't know what to do with my life. Ooh, there's quite a lot of iron. Am I hearing? Yeah, obviously these tunnels all loop round and stuff. It is, especially in mine shafts, which is the ones with all the railing. It's very easy to get turned around. You can kind of lose your sense of direction quite quickly. That's why I like to set some kind of visual marker that I've been somewhere. So I know, oh yeah, I've been here already and I've already harvested materials. Because otherwise you end up going down paths you've already explored to try and find places you haven't explored to find that you've already explored the places. So it's like going down a tunnel I know to try and find an area I haven't been to yet, and then finding out I've already been to that far end as well. It's like, I don't know, go down one tunnel and see there's another tunnel at the end and think, ooh, I'll check that tunnel out. I don't know, like I've been there, and it turns out I've already been there. but I know this area here is new. It's not that far off the main track either. It's just one of the little smaller paths I haven't gone down, or haven't fully explored anyways. Just fill it in so I know. And wherever you hear enemies as well. Oh, hello. There's a couple more on that side as well. Just trying to think, is this where I think it is? This is where I think it is. Wow, if you guys remember episode 2, I believe it was? Episode 2 might have been. The one with all the loud music and like horrible rage effects. This is that place, because this is the area I didn't explore. I didn't go down here because there's so many enemies. Awesome. Cool. Ouch. Why are you running? Seems skeletons are a little bit more intelligent these days. A skeleton that I'd be facing would literally run in front of your face like a zombie does to try and kill you. At least they seem to try and move now into positions where they can fire on you, which is quite interesting actually. It's not something I've actually experienced before. What I think I might do actually though is block this up, just so I know. So I've got clear. So I'm like limiting the amount of entrances and exits there are. So there's a little bit less, because I could go this way around to get to the same place, or I could go the other way around. Either way, I'm going to end up going in the same direction, so I might as well just make it so there's one entry point rather than like several. Alright, hello Mr. Zombie. Also, something that I hated was the combat system, the introduction to it. So I've got a charge shot and it takes a minute for that to reload. Yes, it means I can hit more than one enemy at a time, but it means I can't strike as fast as I used to. So I used to because the original game, the game before this update, the combat update, you would swing and every swing you did would do full damage. Whereas this time now, you have to time your swings to make sure you're doing full damage. So if I swing and then swing again very quickly, if I just button mashed and clicked the heck out of the mouse, I wouldn't be doing full damage every time. I'd be doing minimal damage for clicking too fast, which has its uses, but I think I just preferred it when you did full damage, because then I didn't have to think about it as much. So they've made combat in that regard more challenging. You know, and some people can go, that's cool, that's really nice, I like that, I appreciate that, but me personally, no. I like an easy game. You know, I like it like that. I like a game where I haven't got to use my brain and think about things and plan and strategize. I enjoy a strategy game, but only when I'm going to win. If I'm going to lose, then I don't enjoy it, or if it's too hard. So, you know how I play games. Look this up now. Cool. There's a torch there. That's interesting. There's another one up there as well, but enemies can drop down. Nice thing as well about torch placement, placing torches, is you're then just making it clear for the next time. Next time you come down here, you know it's safe, or you're making the area ahead of you safe. And also you can see, like, that's important. Yeah, when you see a lot of colour like this together, it's quite good, because it's just worth taking it once you've got it, really. And if you're like me, you've got this turned on so you can actually get XP when you mine it. That's also good. You can just mine for XP almost. Experience points, they come in a little bit later in the game when you have an enchantment table. So for those of you who remember, I found a book in one of the early episodes. I don't know if I kind of showcased it, but I found a book, and essentially what that book does is it applies an effect to my weapon or to any of my tools. For example, unbreaking or something like that, which means it lasts longer before it has to be. You can repair tools. It lasts longer before it's got to be repaired. You know, it does more damage, or it's got a certain effect on it. Like for swords, you can get an effect on it which basically sets enemies on fire, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I wish they had an animation for it, so when it was equipped, it was on fire, but it doesn't look like that, unfortunately. I think we're there. We are. Oh, I found you, diamond. That's great. Wait, I got full. it, take something out. There's dirt. I don't need this dirt. Give me more iron. I mean diamond. Right. Speaking of that, let's take the iron whilst we can. Now that I've got 2 bits of diamond, I'm not super keen to lose them. I was right coming down here. This is good. Good tunnel. If you're wondering why this thing's lighting up, so this is redstone. I've already collected a bit of this. Essentially, what redstone is so I can describe it, is like wiring for a circuit, and I mean you can make some crazy stuff using them. Some really, really clever people who've played this game are able to make like clocks. They're able to make computers, genuinely, because they have all the like circuitry like a computer would, kind of thing. I mean, obviously not very complex machines, but oh, caught off guard. You can make some really interesting designs with them. Right. Time to smoke these fools then. Hopefully we can see the bees in action doing things. No, they might just be chilling. Well, that's fine. We'll smoke them out. Yeah. Nice and passive. Right. Tell you what we do, make a ladder actually. Why have I not got a crafting table around here? I need to make one. Just do it here if I can. Right, now I've got my how to do a ladder. Have they changed it? I can't remember if they've changed it or not. Better not have, because I'll be mad. Oops, I'm making all kinds of mistakes. Better be the normal H. It is, that's good. I'm glad. They're all chill. Yeah. Anyone who knows me personally knows I absolutely adore honey. Can't get enough of it. It's great. Super tasty. Yummy. But you know, in truth, I actually really hate it. I find it very disgusting. It's not very nice. I don't like it. It's like bees poop. I know it's not, but that's the way I see it. An insect has created this, and you're consuming it. We have a little confab, guys. I'm gonna name these guys as well, but I have to get name tags, and I'm pretty sure you can't craft them. I have found some, but I'm pretty sure you can't craft them, which is kind of sucks, which means I'm gonna have to go like miles and miles and miles to find names for every single one of these guys. Anywho, they're all happy enough. Honey is also quite good though. It's actually quite a nice resource. It does quite a lot of good stuff from what I've heard. I had to look it up because bees are new to me. Bees were not in the original game. I mean, they've not even been in the game for that long. They are a fairly kind of recent addition into the game. But I like them. I think they're really cute. They're kind of cute looking. They're funny. And there's a lot of things you can do with them. Actually, their honey and stuff has a lot of purposes. You can use it to improve farms when they pollinate. They can increase the speed in which your crops grow. I don't really need that. I'm gonna be okay, I think. You can they're the blocks. You can make honey blocks. They've got properties. You can basically wall run like Assassin's Creed like stuff. If you've got like a big flat wall of honey, you can run across it, which is quite interesting over a gap of some kind. So that has some applications for parkour maps and just generally for cool base designs and stuff. It could be quite interesting. But yeah, I love bees. I think bees are great. Save the bees. I'm gonna be honest, I just keep going from upstairs to mine because I can't do anything until I found enough diamonds. I found 2 diamonds. I need 3. I'm 1 off of making my diamond pickaxe dreams come true, which kind of sucks because I really do need it. I need it, and then I can mine obsidian, which was one of the strongest materials in Minecraft until another update. But you know, will be. I don't know if there's an update coming out, which will make diamond pickaxes and diamond swords and diamond armor no longer the strongest resource in the game. So up until this point, diamond is the hardest, strongest resource you can get. You find diamonds, you make a diamond pickaxe. Your diamond pickaxe is the strongest material you can make. The strongest pickaxe you can make is made of diamonds. However, and yes, I do have a lot of iron. However, that's set to change in one of the updates, which is going to be really cool. Actually, I actually genuinely really like it. It's a certain resource you can get from the Nether from Minecraft Hell, which will allow you to make even stronger weapons, which actually adds a lot of purpose to the Nether, because it's important for a lot of the end game stuff, and there's a boss fight you could have there, which is quite nice. But even still, I actually think it just makes it just that bit more exciting, because there's that reason to go there. If you want that stronger material, if you want to mine faster and mine for longer and stuff, you put the effort in to get there. I'm trying to find the place that I found the diamonds from, but I don't know where they were. I can't remember. I'm looking for them now, but I also found this big lava pit, and I don't know if this is on the same level as where I found the diamonds or not. I don't know. I think it was. Maybe? I want to say it's the right level. For all you Minecraft nerds scribbling me to tell you, bro, I'm so sorry. Genuinely. It's been forever since I've played Minecraft. Like, I looked for diamonds. It's never been my forte, looking for diamonds, okay? It's never been my skill set. Never been very good at it. Just because I'm really not that good at looking for diamonds. It was always so divers were a job to look for diamonds. I'm more of an overworld kind of guy, more of an above ground kind of dude. I enjoy that. I don't really enjoy underground stuff so much. I mean, I'm liking it a lot more now that I'm older, actually, I think. But yeah, just because there's so many new blocks in the overworld, I don't know what to do with them. There's so many decoration blocks and there's so many new materials they've added. I don't really know which way's up as far as those stuffs. Like with the bees, since they're really new, I don't know what to do with them. And all the other additions they've made to the Minecraft. You know, there's so many new items now. I have no idea what to do. I don't know what to do with them. So, it's always confused. I always think this is like gonna be something. Like, I always think it's cobblestone or something. But it's not. Are a dungeon still a thing? Because I don't know. I haven't seen one. But yeah, I never know what to do these days with them. So I think I'm on the wrong level. I don't think. Oh no! I am. Oh, awesome. Cool. So yeah, I actually quite enjoy mining now, because I leave the house decoration up to somebody else who knows what they're doing with the new blocks. Minecraft is a game. I love it. It's actually, I think it's one of those games that I've always kind of put down, but I could pick back up again, you know? Me and my friends used to play it all the time. We'd get like little servers going together and stuff, and we'd just play for hours on it, you know, have a really good time. And something is my friends and I could really enjoy together. It's a passion we all kind of really got into. And yeah, it's the nature of the game as well, the kind of peaceful nature of it as well. I've always enjoyed. Yeah, you can have adventures and stuff, and you can do a whole bunch of cool things. And there's a whole bunch of awesome mods you can get for Minecraft. Really interesting mods that make the game maybe more exciting if you're not super interested by everything it has to offer. but yeah, just getting in and playing the games and stuff, and making friends over it. It's just a massive fun experience, and it's a game that I think will be with me for my entire life. I don't know if I'll ever put it down, because I've put it down for years. I put it down for 3, maybe 4 years, and then come back to it, and it's been like brand new again. You know, I started playing, I believe, in about 2012. I think it was, maybe. I'm not sure if I'm getting the date right. It might have been later, but I believe it was about 2012. And I played it kind of through my tweens all the way up to my age now. So I've been playing it years. And you know, I think when it was bought out by Microsoft, I wasn't super happy about that, and some of the changes they made I wasn't super happy with. But for the most part, I think it's great, and I do like the new stuff they've done. I do like what they've introduced. I think actually it's been really good. It's been really nice to see that they're still working on it, because it's a game that I will always still probably work on. I'll always still come back to my old worlds, or my like previous saves and stuff, and just mess around on it and have a game with some friends. It's something I could see my kids playing if I have kids. It's something I could see kids when I'm old playing, because it's a game that I think holds a lot of relevance and is still a really fun, enjoyable game to play. Even if you're 20 or 30 or even 40, I mean, you know, there are Minecraft gamers anyways who are a lot older than that now. It's not super complex. Once you get the hang of it, it's okay. My little my cousin is got into it. He's I believe he's 6 now. He might be 6 or 7, and he plays Minecraft all the time. He's not that good at it, and he's got a lot to learn about the game. He's still learning, but he really enjoys it. And I remember really enjoying it when I first played it. I really enjoy it now, and I think I'm always going to enjoy it. It's always going to be something that I love to play. Right, so I've just discovered a something up here. I don't want to lose what I've got. I'm just going to put this back, actually. I'm just going to put this... Just put this in the chest, and then I'll go over there and check that out. Check that out. I can't do it now. That just for a minute I sounded vaguely Scottish. I'm not. I am very English. I'm 8th Welsh, but we don't talk about that. I think one of the things I've always struggled with as well, he tried to ambush me, but it didn't work, I guess. One of the things I've always struggled as well with the Minecraft as well is trying to make it interesting, trying to keep it kind of upbeat and active and engaging, whereas with some of my other videos it's a little bit easier, just because some of my other videos, especially with kind of shooter games or multiplayer as well, I found those kind of a bit easier to edit, because you could just cut together loads of snippets of action, and that's entertaining. Whereas because Minecraft's a lot more of a lulled game, it's a lot more relaxed and stuff, it's a lot harder to make that interesting, to make it fun and kind of engaging. So I hope I do a good job, and I hope you guys still appreciate what I do and what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I think I do struggle sometimes to make Minecraft, especially the Minecraft gameplays, fun and Minecraft gameplays entertaining. Where the heck am I? Is that where I came from? Zombie. Oh, ah! Frickin' heck! Yikes, well, I guess there's a bit of action for you. Yikes. I'm not dying. That's just not happening. It's not a conversation we're gonna have. Well, I take it back, you know. I guess I wanted action, and I guess I kinda got some. Well, there you go then. Shut me up a little bit. Something else actually I forgot to mention about the whole editing process as well. So I'll line all my footage up, right? So I'll usually, for the most part, I'll try and get it in the right order. I'll put it in the order, chronological order of the start to finish. Then what I'll do, once I put it in chronological order, I'll watch the whole thing, just start to finish, right? And when I put it on my software that I use Filmora Pro. I use the premium version. I don't use the Pro applications because I find it a bit difficult. I use the version they give out for free, the free version, but I use it as a Pro user, so that means I don't have the watermark that would come with the free version of the app. But I find the free version so much easier to use, that's why I use it for my editing. It means I can't do super advanced editing, but stuff I can do I'd get by on, so that's okay. I can still do green screens and stuff like that, so that's not a massive issue. Excuse me. One of the other things though, so I have to load all the footage onto the editor, and depending on how long all that footage is, I've got to wait that amount of time. If it's like, even if it's half an hour's worth of footage, it might take longer to load it. I'm not loading one piece of footage in 1 second, and if I'm trying to load it all at once, it might take quite a while. I might have to come back in an hour or so and have a look at it. It might threaten to crash a couple times whilst I'm doing that. It might it'd just be irritating. It's just irritating a lot of the time to use sometimes. It's a good application, but it takes a long time. I've got to load all the footage up. It takes time for that to load up. Once it's loaded up, I have to watch it start to finish. And whilst I'm watching it start to finish, it's going to lag because it's the first time I've played it, and it's trying to just play the whole thing start to finish without lagging, and it lags, so I have to go back and watch stuff. And whilst I'm trying to go back, it might crash or something like that, just because of the massive amounts of video footage I'm putting on at once to try and load it. Some of the footage that I've got from videos I haven't actually uploaded at all. One of those was like 3 hours raw, uncut, start to finish. I had so much footage that I actually ran out of space on my computer, and my hard drive is 1 terabyte, and my external hard drive is 1 terabyte. So just to kind of put in perspective how much memory I was using for that footage. So I watch it start to finish, and then I kind of have to almost brainstorm what I want to do. I have to watch it and think, okay, I could put a cut in here, or okay, this section between this part and this part isn't necessary for the video. I've not done it because I used to do it where, especially with the Minecraft ones as well, where I'd have kind of loads of footage, and I would do, okay, this is going to be this point to this point will be episode 1, this point to this point will be episode 2, so I can kind of mark it out, and that way I can edit more than one video at one time. And once all that's done, I have multiple videos then that I can upload and schedule for certain days, which will be quite handy actually when I go away. If I'm ever away for any periods of time, if I'm on holiday or whatever, I can schedule it. But what I do nowadays usually is just get maybe 2 hours of raw footage and cram it into 10, 15, 20 minutes of footage, just squeeze it down into that time frame. Because actually designating episodes is quite difficult. Designating that this is going to be this episode and this is going to be this episode is quite hard to do, because I want every episode to be interesting, and if I've got 2 hours or 3 hours of footage and an hour and a half of it is boring, I watch an hour and a half of it and actually I find it quite uninteresting, then I just cut it. And then if I've cut that much, I might as well just keep cutting until I've got an episode length, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And I try and keep them short as well, just because for people watching it as well. I know that a lot of you guys that watch my stuff enjoy it. I know a lot of you do enjoy watching it, but I know you guys have limited time, and also for the most part, I don't think the content that I put out is good enough, of good enough quality to make you sit down and watch half an hour's worth of it. I think it's alright, and it can be kind of funny sometimes, and it can, be decent, but if you don't necessarily enjoy the games that I play, or you're not interested in that kind of stuff, or the video itself isn't that interesting, I don't want you to be sitting there for 20 minutes. If you can sit there for 10 minutes and it's mildly entertaining and you kind of enjoy it, then that's fine. And 10 minutes, that's not too long for you. That doesn't seem like it's too much of a chore, but obviously when it becomes a chore for you guys to watch a video of mine, that's when I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to upload it if I thought you'd have to sit there and be bored the whole time. Like my last Minecraft episode was very, very long, and that was 22 minutes. That's my longest episode I've done for Minecraft, and I found that quite boring. It was super boring to edit because I had like 3 hours of footage I put in the 22 minutes. But then also, again, I was trying to make it interesting. I was trying to add things to make it more entertaining, to make Minecraft more entertaining for you guys to watch. I wouldn't watch Minecraft gameplay. I'd play it. So it's just trying to get from me playing it and enjoying it to you guys watching it and enjoying it, and how I do that. So I sit there, I watch it start to finish, and then I think, okay, I can add green screen in here, I can add this in there, I can cut this bit because it's not needed, I can move this around, but those ideas have to come from me. No one else is telling me where to edit things, where to put the cuts in, where to put the sound effects in, where to put the green screens in. I have to think about that. So it's not as simple as cut, edit, post. I've got to think about, how do I make this more entertaining? Is this section here not that entertaining? Do I need this section? If I'm still using this section, then what can I do to make it funny? And then I'll try a couple of things. I'll put a couple of different things in, and I go, okay, the timing's off here. I need to move the effect around so it matches the video, or the sound effect is a bit off in the timing. I need to move it around, or the sound from the sound effect is not too good. It's too loud, it's too quiet, it's too high pitched, too low pitched. Got to move it around. Or the colour of I might put like an effect on a film effect. The colour of the effect is wrong. I want to change that. Well, actually, I've done this edit now, and I spent 20 minutes trying to get it into the right place, and actually I found out that it's not going to be in the right place. It's never going to be in the right place. It's not good enough. Okay, what other ideas have we got? Like if you look at my Kerbal Space Program, the second episode, right at the end there, some of you didn't really like the ending to that one. The just before the end, all the green screen stuff was quite good. I quite enjoyed that bit, but I felt like the ending needed more panache or whatever, more finesse. Obviously, I can only do as much as my brain lets me. If I don't have any ideas, I can't do anything with it. And so the whole reason that a lot of projects sometimes take quite a lot of time is because I can't think of the ideas. I can't come up with the ideas in my head to do them. But I still do appreciate you guys watching my videos and stuff. And I hope that my Minecraft videos can be entertaining and stuff, and that you have something to watch whilst I'm away doing things and that.